Below is a rewritten, polished, cinematic, smooth-flowing version of your story, perfect for a 20-minute YouTube narration. I kept every plot point but upgraded the pacing, tension, emotions, and clarity so the story feels gripping and professional. Small Blue Diamond 20-minute cinematic rewrite, polished, smooth, emotional, and engaging. Midnight. When I picked up the phone to ask my son Max when his wedding would be, I expected a date, a smile, maybe even excitement. Instead, my daughter-in-law Lena looked me straight in the eye, lips curling into a cold little smile, and said, "Oh, we already got married yesterday. We only invited special people." Those words didn't just hurt. They froze me from the inside out. Special people. 3 years of paying their $500 monthly rent, buying their furniture, filling their fridge when they couldn't afford food, and I wasn't special. I stood in the middle of my own living room, phone heavy in my hand, watching my son stare at the floor, ashamed to meet my eyes. And Lena? She made herself comfortable right on the sofa I bought for them, as if she owned it. In my closet hung a pale pink dress I had purchased for their wedding. $200. Matching shoes. All useless now. $105. For weeks, I saved money to give them a $1,000 wedding gift. I cleaned my house, expecting they might stop by after the ceremony. I told my sister in Chicago. I prepared. I hoped. I believed. And all of it shattered with 4 poisoned words. Only special people. Max finally murmured, "Mom, it was a small thing. Just us and the witnesses." But I had already seen the truth on social media. Lena's parents, her siblings, champagne, dancing, and the dress I helped pay for. A celebration where I didn't exist. A week later, the call. 2:05. 7 days after humiliating me, Lena called again, but this time the arrogance was gone. Her voice shook. "Renata, the rent is overdue. The landlord says he'll evict us if we don't pay. You forgot to transfer the money." Forgot? For 3 years, I'd never missed a payment. I had sacrificed my own comfort, my own plans, my own meals. And now, after cutting me out of their wedding, she spoke as if nothing had happened. I breathed slowly and said, "Lena, didn't I tell you? I only help special people." The silence that followed was delicious. For the first time, she was the one trembling. The awakening. 3:20. That night I cried. Not because of sadness, but because of anger, humiliation, and years of swallowing pain. I calculated everything I had spent on them. Rent, $18,000. Food and supplies, $7,200. Gifts, $3,000. Emergencies, $800. Car loan, $2,500. AC repair, $600. Furniture, $1,200. $33,400. Money from my retirement. From the inheritance my late husband left me. From years of working hard. All of it wasted on 2 adults who couldn't even pretend to respect me. The next morning I looked at myself in the mirror. Same wrinkles, same tired eyes, but something inside was different. A steel I hadn't felt in decades. I made coffee, but for the first time, I didn't wait for Max's apology. For the first time, I put myself first. The bank, breaking the chains. 9 o'clock. At the bank, I told the manager, cancel every transfer and protect my accounts. I no longer want anyone to have access to my money. He looked surprised, then genuinely concerned. Are you sure, Mrs. Richter? Yes, I said. I finally opened my eyes. My phone rang nonstop. Max. Lena. Over and over. I turned it off. When I walked out of the bank, I felt lighter. For the first time in years, my money was mine. The home invasion. 10:49. But when I returned home, 3 cars were parked outside. They had keys I had foolishly given them. Inside, I found a scene straight out of a nightmare. Max on my sofa, Lena pacing like a trapped animal, and an older man sorting through my documents. What is happening here? I demanded. Lena rushed forward. Renata, thank God. "This is Mr. Fisher, our lawyer. We're concerned about your situation." "My situation?" Max jumped in, trying to sound calm. "Mom, you canceled the transfers, you didn't answer our calls, we think something is wrong with you." Mr. Fisher stepped forward. "Your children are concerned you may be mentally unfit to handle your finances." Mentally unfit. That was their plan. To declare me incompetent and take control of my money. I collected my documents from his hands. "You had no right to touch these." Lena tried to sound sweet. "Renata? Honey, at your age, confusion is normal." Confusion. The insult hit harder than any slap. The turning point. 14:10. "I am not confused," I said, ice in my voice. "I am finally thinking clearly, and all of you need to leave. Now." Mr. Fisher placed a folder on my table. A simple power of attorney. "Only until you feel better." I threw it straight into the trash. Lena's mask slipped. "You can't do this to us. We counted on your support." "Exactly," I replied. "You counted on my money. Not my presence. Not my feelings. Just my bank account." Max tried to guilt me. "Mom, this will end badly for you. You'll end up alone. No one will take care of you." I looked at him. Truly looked at him. "Max, I've been alone for years. The only difference is now I'm alone by choice." I opened the front door and pointed outside. "Get out." They left with cold stares and threats. And when the door clicked shut, I felt something I hadn't felt in years. Freedom. The war begins. 200 hours. I couldn't sleep that night, not because of fear, but because of adrenaline. If they wanted a war, I would fight back. Not with emotion, but with intelligence. At sunrise, I got dressed, grabbed my files, and headed straight to the one person who could help me protect everything I had left. Mr. Weber, the attorney who had helped finalize my husband's will years ago. And this time, I wasn't going as a scared, manipulated mother. I was going as a woman ready to take her life back.